Hey everybody, it's Vicki with Dementia with Grace. I'm so glad that y'all are here. Good morning for this episode of Grace Academy. I guess it's the lesson plan really more than an episode. Anyway, this week we are talking about the 7 stages. It's the Reisberg Global Deterioration Scale. I said yesterday in the video that it was 1988. It started in 1982 with his research. It had a copyright or a patent date or something of 1988. That's where I originally got that number from. So I just wanted to have that little moment of clarity right there to clarify that. Yesterday we talked about stage 1 and stage 2, and you had little homework to look back and see when you felt like you could see the first signs, the beginning stages, the beginning signs of any of the hallmarks of dementia. So I hope that you've done that homework and you're ready for today. Today is all about stage 3. Stage 3 is mild cognitive impairment. I also said that wrong yesterday. Maybe I should just remake yesterday's video. Yesterday I said stage 2 was mild. Stage 2 is very mild cognitive impairment. Today is mild cognitive impairment. So we're gonna drop off that very of stage 3. It's just mild. Stage 3 is when the person themselves, the person with dementia, starts absolutely noticing that something's wrong. 2, they go ahead, they're like, that's just not right. I never paid my power bill. Remember we talked about that yesterday? Okay, well stage 3 is when they forget to pay their power bill and they never remember to pay their power bill. Does that make sense, the distinction there? 1, it was like, oops, I forgot. Ugh, I got to get that caught up. 3, it's like, they just didn't get it. Maybe you're helping them open the mail and you're like, Daddy, did you pay the power bill last month? This is saying that you have this part in arrears and this is the knee part. Oh, I thought I did. That's 3, okay? 3, a person can still be working in 3. Absolutely, a person can still be working in 3, but they're going to start making some slips. And the people around them are going to possibly notice a little bit more. It won't be glaring, it won't be, staring them in the face, but it will be, everybody will kind of be on the same page of, I think John is slipping. I think Sue is, I can definitely tell that something is just not right with Sue and her thinking. Memory is not the only loss with dementia. We've talked about that, but memory is generally the first loss, especially with Alzheimer's and some of the other dementias like that. Frontal-temporal, Lewy-Body dementia have a functional loss, primary, memory secondary, but in most of the dementias, the most likely dementias is Alzheimer's, and you see the memory loss there first. You also see, I say it's MCCJR, memory, critical thinking, concentration, judgment, and reasoning. And then I add insight, because that's really one that you don't think about much. And it really does kind of play into critical thinking and judgment and reasoning. But insight, just not knowing, what is going on, not knowing that they didn't pay the bill. That would be an insight issue. Reasoning would be, did I pay the bill or did I not pay the bill? Judgment would be, should I go ahead and pay the bill or not pay the bill? Insight would be whether or not I paid the bill. Concentration would be whether or not I got the bill. Critical thinking, I need to put something in place so I don't forget to pay the bill. That would be those kinds of things. Maybe that's helpful. So 3 is abundantly clear to the person with dementia that something is going on. They still are not motivated to action usually in 3, though. They're not going to run to the doctor unless they're already a person that goes to the doctor every time they stump their toe. And you have those people that run to spectrum. You absolutely have people that run to the doctor every time they stump their toe. And you have other people who could be spitting up blood and it's no big deal. We're not going to the doctor. Thank you very much. But we'll just see if I'm better in a few days. So you run the gamut there of people. But 3 is when people start trying to hide it. They start saying, it was no big deal. I was trying to think of her name, but it's no big deal. I was going to watch that movie, but I don't think I will. I just don't want to read anymore. I just don't care about the read. I just don't care about getting the paper. I don't care about going to bingo. I just, those people up there make me mad. They don't play fair. They'll pick reasons for not doing something that they've always done because it's getting harder for them to do it, and they don't want to admit that they're slipping. Let's say bingo. Somebody has always gone to bingo. They love bingo. They have the little bingo hall downtown, and they want to go to it. And so they've been going at faithful regulars, and they get 5 or 6 or 10 cards, and they're just keeping up with it, and then maybe in 3, they're going to start where they're not totally able to keep up with all of those cards. In 3, you're going to see them asking for less cards. Definitely by 4, they will stop going. So 3, you start noticing some compensatory techniques that they're putting into practice, that they are trying to say, I just am not, I just don't want to participate anymore. I don't want to go to church anymore. That preacher made me mad last Sunday when he said thus and such. When really it has nothing to do with the preacher or the choir or the temperature in the church. It has everything to do with somebody putting them on the spot to ask them a question they don't know the answer to. A lot of people talk about in 3, they don't realize it's 3, but when they're telling me, I can realize that it's 3. All Daddy does is sit and watch that TV. He never wants to go anywhere anymore. I can't get him out of that house. He won't go to the family reunion. He wouldn't go to thus and such's wedding. He wouldn't go. He wouldn't go out with us just to go to the movie the other day. I just can't get him out of the house at all. He just wants to sit in that house and doze in that recliner and watch that TV. The reason for that is because the TV is not going to ask him a question he doesn't know the answer to. He can sit right there in that chair and just say, I just don't feel good. I got a headache. Oh, my stomach's acting up. Any of those somatic complaints that you will accept. When he doesn't say, he is not going to say, Jane, I'm not going to that wedding because I'm not going to remember anybody there. He's not going to say that. He's going to say, Jane, I just don't want to go to that wedding. My stomach's been just a little bit tore up, and I just don't think I want to go. And I don't know where the bathroom is in that church. And you're going to hear all those kinds of complaints. No, I don't believe I will go to the doctor. I'm fine. Everything is just fine. If I get upset, I'll take me an aspirin. But I'm healthy as a horse. Thank you for asking. That kind of thing. Your mama may do things routine, like if she goes and gets her hair done every week, she might still do that because that's not anything that she has to really communicate with. The lady's doing her hair, that's done her hair forever, and she knows exactly what she's going to do to it. She can sit and listen to the gossip of the beauty shop and not participate in the gossip of the beauty shop. And somebody asks her opinion on it, and she says, I never have been a gossip. When really she has no clue as to who they're talking about, what they're talking about. But especially Southern women, it's just, we have so many compensatory techniques that we can put into place. I just wouldn't like to comment. I'm just not going to comment. Something like that. Where there's still, that's insight. That's insight. That is knowing that you don't know what the conversation is about, but you don't want to reveal that, right? So 3 is tricky. 3 is hard. It's hard on the person, not as hard as 4. 4 we will talk about tomorrow. 4 is, it's just a deeper decline. By 4, they're usually not working. They're having to have some supervision. Even if maybe in 4, you usually don't have to have somebody live with you, or you live with somebody, or you would not need a home necessarily. But you're going to need some oversight, some supervision over your medicines, your bills, those kind of things. So your homework for tonight is to think about 3. Think about maybe if your person is there, or your person has been there, or you think your person is getting there. I just want you to think about 3. Think about those kind of things. Refusing to go to the store, refusing to go to family reunions, stopping things that they've always loved. They don't watch the stories anymore, or they don't read anymore, or they don't watch movies anymore. Any of that kind of thing. I want you to think about that. And let me know down in the notes and down in the comments there, kind of what you're thinking about that and how that feels for you. Okay. All right. I am going to sign off, and I will leave this up for questions. All of these stay up, and I will title it Stage 4. stage three, so that you can find it later. If your person is not there, or you think they might be getting there, you want to reference this for somebody else that's in our group, let me know. If you have not already invited somebody to join our subscription group, please do. It would help so much. It would help me fund my reach, that I'm trying to reach so many people, so many new people. I have been in groups. In fact, I was just disinvited from a group because I apparently was helping too much, and they thought I was a know-it-all. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm a know-it-a-lot. And I just want to spread what I know. But this particular group has a lot of misinformation, and so they're just spreading rumors and myths and misinformation. They're just spreading it, and I really was trying not to be, a know-it-all. I was just trying to correct this horrible information that's out there. Anyway, and I was booted. I was kicked out, and that's sad. But that's okay. But I need to try to reach those people. I need to try to reach people with my message. And this just helps. Buying a coffee cup, buying a subscription, buying a t-shirt, that kind of thing. It just will help me expand my reach. It will help me hire the people to do what I can't do. So that I can do these things that I can do and offer more value inside these groups for y'all. Okay, that's my soapbox. I'm getting off my soapbox. Y'all leave me a message down here. I love to hear from y'all. I love my phone to ding and it says I've got a message from somebody. I just love that. So if y'all have any questions for me, let me know, okay? All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye.